Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Ananya. Today, we're going to learn something super useful. Phrasal verbs related to speaking. Now these phrasal verbs are commonly used in everyday English. So learning them will help you sound more natural and confident when you speak. So come on, let's get started. The first phrasal verb on my list is speak up. Now, speak up means to talk louder, especially when someone can't hear you. I'm sure that was pretty easy to understand. Here are some examples. Could you please speak up? I can't hear you in the back. Don't be shy. Speak up if you have something to say. Alright, moving on to the next one. Talk over. Now, this means to discuss something thoroughly. It can also mean to interrupt someone while they are speaking. Take a look at these examples. Let's talk it over before we make a decision. It means to discuss something thoroughly. She doesn't like it when people talk over her. It means she doesn't like people interrupting her. I hope you got it. Well, now let's talk about butt in. Now, this phrasal verb is used when someone interrupts a conversation rudely. It means someone just jumps in when you're talking. Now, that's a bit rude, right? Here are some examples. He butted in with his opinion even though no one asked. She always butts in when I'm speaking with someone else. So when someone interrupts you in a conversation, now you know exactly what to say. Here's the next one. Get across. This means to successfully communicate an idea or point. It's like, making a point clearer to others. Here are some examples. She uses examples to get her message across. Sometimes it's hard to get across what you really mean. Alright, moving on to the next one. Talk down to. Now, this phrasal verb is used when someone speaks to you as if you are, less intelligent or important. They speak to you as if you don't have much knowledge about something. Now, in sentences, you could say, he talks down to everyone as if they are children. She felt insulted when her boss talked down to her. I hope that was straightforward to understand. Next is bring up. Now, this is used when you start talking about a new topic or mention something. It's like adding those extra points, facts, or opinions to what you're saying. Here are some example sentences. She brought up an interesting point during the discussion. I didn't want to bring up that subject again. Is that clear? Next up is clam up. Now, to clam up means to suddenly stop talking because you are nervous or shy. Now, you may clam up in a meeting or during a presentation, especially if you get nervous. Here are some examples using clam up. He clammed up when they asked him about his past. Whenever she is asked a difficult question during a presentation, she clams up. I hope that was pretty clear to understand. Next up is speak out. Now, speak out has a different meaning. It means to express your opinion freely, especially when it's something important or controversial. These examples will make the meaning more clearer for you. She decided to speak out against the government's unfair policy. He is not afraid to speak out when he disagrees. In short, it means not to be afraid and express your thoughts openly. Here's the next one. To blurt out. Now, if you say something suddenly without thinking, you are blurting out. You just say it casually and it's something you didn't mean to say. Here are some sentences. She blurted out her feelings in the middle of the conversation. He blurted out the secret before he could stop himself. I hope you're following these phrasal verbs. Now let's look at run on. Now, run on means to talk continuously about something that's not really important. When someone runs on, they speak without stopping, sometimes to the point where it might become boring or, unnecessary. Let's take a look at some sentences. I hope I'm not running on too much. Let me know if I am. He tends to run on about his girlfriend for hours. This means he talks endlessly about his girlfriend. With that, let's move on to the last phrasal verb from today's lesson, and that's pipe up. Now, pipe up means to start speaking, especially suddenly or unexpectedly, often when you weren't a part of a conversation before. It's usually used when someone interrupts or adds their opinion to a discussion. Check out these examples. Nobody said anything until he piped up and asked a question. This means everyone was silent until he suddenly spoke up to ask a question. He piped up from the back of the room with an unexpected comment. This means he spoke up suddenly from the back of the room. These are amazing phrasal verbs related to speaking that you can start using right away. Phrasal verbs can be tricky, but with practice, they will become a natural part of your conversation and vocabulary. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more English lessons. I will see you soon with another English lesson. Until then, as usual, keep learning and keep practicing English. Bye for now.